Hello, everyone, and welcome. I specialize in how AI is really changing modern hospitality, and I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you, the students of Europe Hotel School, for this part of your learning journey. So, what we're going to do is dive deep into the tech that's behind the scenes, the stuff that powers the most successful hotels out there. This is really what's going to set you up for amazing professional growth in this fantastic industry.
Okay, so let's jump right in. The best way to think about our agenda today is like a blueprint, right? A blueprint for a hotel's entire digital nervous system. We're going to start right at the very heart of it all. Then we'll branch out and connect all the different ways a hotel makes money on site and how it reaches guests all over the world. We'll look at how integration is kind of the magic glue that holds everything together. And then we'll wrap up with what is, without a doubt, the most critical piece of the puzzle: the people who make it all happen. So, first things first, we're starting with the absolute cornerstone of any hotel's tech setup, and that is the property management system. I want you to think of this as the hotel's digital heart. Everything flows through.
So, what is a PMS, really? Well, to put it simply, it's the command center. It's the one single platform that handles, well, everything. I mean, from the very second a guest makes a booking all the way through to when they check out and get their final bill. It's what we call the single source of truth. That means all the data is in one place and it's accurate. So everyone, from the front desk to housekeeping to management, is on the exact same page.
But here's the thing, and this is really the key. A PMS on its own is fine, but it's not designed to be an island. Its real power, its magic, is unlocked when it becomes that central hub we talked about, the heart that connects to all the other systems a hotel needs to function.
All right, so let's build this out. We have our hub, the PMS. Now let's connect the first spoke. We're going to talk about the point of sale system. You'll hear it called the POS, and how it works with the PMS to track every single cent a guest spends while they're with you. So what does this integration actually do? Well, it creates this invisible, seamless bridge between all those places where a guest can spend money, the restaurant, the bar, maybe the spa or a gift shop, and their main room bill. So when a guest decides to charge that dinner to their room, that information zips directly over to their file, their folio, in the PMS. The beauty of this, it gets rid of manual mistakes. No more typos, no more forgotten charges. It just guarantees the bill is 100% accurate every time. And the process itself is it's beautifully simple. Think about it. A guest has a great meal in your restaurant. They say, just charge it to my room. The server punches it in, and bam, that POS terminal talks to the PMS instantly. The guest's bill is updated in real time. I mean, it's often updated before they've even stood up from their table. It's fast, it's dead-on accurate, and for the guest, it's completely frictionless. Okay, so we've talked about what happens inside the hotel. Now let's look outside. How does a hotel in, say, Amsterdam, sell its rooms to someone in Tokyo? How do you manage your presence across the entire globe? This is where another crucial integration comes into play, the one with channel managers and, of course, the big online travel agencies, or OTAs that you all know. And trust me, the difference between doing this manually and having an integrated system it's like night and day. Imagine trying to update prices and availability on dozens, maybe hundreds of websites by hand. It's slow, it's a recipe for disaster. You end up with different prices on different sites, which really hurts your brand. And worse, you get the thing that gives every hotelier nightmares: an overbooking. But with an integrated system, everything syncs up in real time. The price is the same everywhere, and the risk of overbooking, it's just gone. So here's the bottom line on this. The channel manager is that automated bridge. It connects the hotel's brain, that's our PMS, to every single website selling your rooms. Think Booking.com, Expedia, all of them. So if a room gets booked on one website, the channel manager instantly tells every other website, hey, that room's gone. It's that simple, and it's that powerful. Okay, so we've seen how the PMS connects to the POS, how it connects to the channel manager. We've looked at the individual pieces. Now let's take a step back. Let's zoom out and look at the big picture and really appreciate the incredible benefits you get when this whole technological ecosystem is working together as one. And the advantages really cover every single part of the operation. I mean, you're talking about having way better data, which leads to much smarter business decisions. You get seamless coordination between, say, the front desk and housekeeping. Your data is more secure. Your staff isn't bogged down with manual tasks, so they're way more efficient. And what does all of that add up to? What's the end game? A fantastic, memorable experience for your guest. That's what it's all about. So if we were to ask, okay, where does this make the biggest difference? Well, the numbers are pretty clear.
The single biggest improvement we see, a whopping 40%, is in just making the hotel run better, in operational efficiency. And that totally makes sense, right? Because when your day-to-day operations are running like a well-oiled machine, that becomes the engine that drives everything else. It makes it easier to maximize revenue, and it directly leads to happier guests. It's all connected. But, we have to remember something really important here. You can have the most expensive, most advanced technology in the world, but it's only as good as the people who are actually using it every day. And that brings us to a topic that is just so critical: empowering your team with the right training. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Training isn't just some item on a checklist you have to get through. No. It is the key. It's what unlocks the real power of all these systems we've been talking about. It's what gives your team the confidence and the skills to use these tools to make the hotel run better and, you guessed it, make guests happier. Because at the end of the day, what's the whole point of all this automation? It's to take away the boring, repetitive, administrative stuff from your team's plate. Let the computer handle that. Because that frees up your people to focus on the one thing that technology can't replicate: that uniquely human touch, that real, personalized service that turns a good stay into an unforgettable one. So, if there's one thing I want you to take away from all this, it's this. Having a fully integrated PMS is not a nice to have anymore. It's not a luxury. It's not even just a way to get ahead of the competition. Today, it is the absolute, fundamental foundation of any hotel that wants to be modern, efficient, and of course, profitable. It's non-negotiable. And so, I want to leave you with a question. A challenge, really, for you to think about as you move forward in your amazing careers. We know that technology is going to handle the data. It's going to handle the tedious tasks. So the question for you, the next generation of leaders in this incredible industry, is what will you do with that freedom? How will you use it to innovate, to create, and to completely reimagine what a truly five-star guest experience can be?